Andrew Falasco, senior linebacker.
Andrew, what does it mean to you to be an Avon Eagle?
It means hard work, dedication, waking up early, keeping yourself accountable, and keeping the others around you accountable.
Go back to day one when you first joined this program till today. How much has everything you've learned changed you as a person?
Probably how close everybody is, like how similar everybody's lives are together. Like we're all it's all one big family. Like everybody who's what you're doing thinks is hard. It's easy to think that it's hard just for you, but really everybody else is doing the same hard work that you have to put in.
You have an interesting dynamic. You didn't play last year
Mm-hmm.
after playing all up until your sophomore year. What made you take off and then what made you come back?
I think I didn't enjoy it. I lost the spark for it, and I also had a pretty good baseball season playing summer baseball. I think I wanted to focus on that more, and I kind of just gave up on it. But I regretted it, and now I'm back.
How's it feel to be back?
Amazing. It took me a while to realize how much I missed it. Going to games and stuff was tough for me last year, and just seeing everybody around. It's like a whole different I don't know. It's easier. It felt easy to come back. It felt like I never left.
What's it like putting on uniform in this great locker room and coming out through the tunnel and coming into that atmosphere on Friday night?
It's super special. I mean, especially now as a senior, when you're younger, not playing on Saturdays, you don't really realize that your whole city is behind you. You really have to take it in, stop for a second, take it in. I mean, it's amazing. High-fiving all the little kids outside, all the parents saying hi. It's a lot.
What separates this program from other teams in the state?
There's no days off. All coaches keep you accountable. Especially we had this talk after week, I don't know, 2 or something like that, how we have to practice like champions or we're not going to win the last one. We have to keep going. We have to, no matter who we're playing, no matter what team it is, we have to play 100% in practice, keep everybody in check, and just do our jobs.
You guys do some crazy stuff, like dirty dozens and early morning lifts and 2-a-days and all that. How would you describe everything you go through to an outsider that has no clue?
It's definitely different. It's more it's a lot harder than you think. Getting up in those dirty dozens to just go run around on a field, getting faster and trying to get stronger in the morning. It's rough for that, but after a while you get used to it. Like I said, it's not just you doing it. You got all your buddies around you, your second family, and they're all with you. So it's something special that we have that some people don't.
How excited are you for your senior year?
I'm very excited for my senior year. I think that I need to make the most of it, to take it all in, because everybody, like I said, I quit last year, but now I'm back, and it feels amazing to be here.
Talking with your teammates, the goals are win conference, beat Lake, and win state.
Yep.
How attainable are those?
Extremely attainable. I mean, there's nothing really stopping us from ourselves. It's just us against us now. We just got to get better every day and keep grinding.
What would that be like winning your last game your senior year?
For me, I'd be extremely blessed. Me, quitting last year, coming back and winning a chip, it sounds can't get better than that.
Andy Falasco is a guy we're so glad came back out for football. He played as a sophomore and then took his junior year off. And he is really doing a great job for us at the star linebacker position. He's a guy that we always knew was physical and athletic. You could see it when he played quarterback as a freshman. Every time he'd take off running the ball, he ran it like a fullback or a running back. And so on the defensive side of the ball, he's a smart young man who's in the right spots and plays with a high motor. And we're just really glad he's back on the team.
Is that something you almost kind of have in your hip pocket, or maybe you could sneak him in there, the other team's not ready for him, and put him in like a Tim Tebow, on offense?
Yeah, you never know. If we get in a situation where we need a quarterback, he could do that. But, I'm not sure he was in love with the quarterback position when he played it. There's a lot to that position, and it's not for everybody. He was a physical young man, and I always thought his future would be on the defense side of the ball, and that's really what's happened. But he has a cannon of an arm. You can see that in Avon baseball. He plays right field. I've seen him throw some people out. I've seen him lay out, make some diving catches. Really enjoy watching him in the spring play Avon baseball. But I'm also enjoying him in the fall as a defensive player.
And he's a really good dude. I played a lot of JV football with him sophomore year. He was one of the dudes you'd always look through on the little JV rosters they put out and hope that you were going to be with him. Back then he played quarterback more, but he just such a cannon. He was always just such a nice good dude to play with.
A true friend, really good friend. He was a stud football player. He was a stud quarterback, stud linebacker. I was upset when he quit, but I understood it. And then, I told him, I was in his ear the entire time when he quit, that you're going to regret it, you're going to regret it. And he told me after week 1 last year against Brunswick, watching all of his friends play and make plays on Friday night while he was in the student section, that he missed it and he wanted to come back. And ever since then, I was really hoping and crossing my fingers that he'd come back. And then thankfully he did, and I think he enjoyed that decision that he made, and I think it's paying off for him now that he's seen the field, Fridays, making plays, and getting to hang out with his friends every single day.
I've been friends with Andy for a while, but he's very outgoing, and he's very athletic. Very athletic, I think, in my opinion. He plays 3 varsity sports, multi-athlete.
It was nice seeing Andy come back this year. Definitely feel like last year, I think he agreed that he would have been able to play a lot last year, and he's one of those guys that he's going to give 100% effort. He likes the aspect of football. I think he's a tremendous athlete. We could put him anywhere. We could put him as safety or inside linebacker, outside linebacker. He's a big help to this team. He's awesome to be around.
Yeah, Andy, we've done everything together. We play baseball, we play football, basketball, and like our families know each other really well. And he's like super nice, and he jokes around all the time too. And I just think he's super funny.
Andy, love that kid. He came back this year, and I can't wait to see what his season's gonna look like. I feel like he's gonna be a problem. Love him, dude. That's my guy. Go fishing with him a lot, actually. Yeah, he's a good kid.
Caught any whoppers?
No.
Just chilling with his friends, hanging out.
Yeah, just chilling. Actually, sometimes we catch some, but they're not that big,
If they made a movie in Hollywood about Andrew Falasco, who would star as Andrew?
I got this from a Spanish teacher, John Travolta, I think it was. That's who I think. But also I could star as, like, I don't know. I think I would be a good rom-com kind of guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Comedy rom-com, yeah.
Who would be the lady in it?
Margot Robbie, or I don't know. There's a lot. I think Margot Robbie probably.
I don't know who that is.
That's from The Wolf of Wall Street.
The blonde?
Yeah, the blonde.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I never knew her name.
Yeah.
If you were a pizza, what toppings would be on you that best describe you?
Pepperoni and sausage, like my meat.
If you were a superhero, who would you be?
I'd want to be Tony Stark. Tony Stark for sure.
Iron Man?
Yeah, Iron Man.
Why is that?
He's smart and he's a billionaire.
Recently, the Powerball jackpot hit $1 billion. If you had that winning ticket, what would you do with the winnings?
Probably retire my parents, pay my mom back for all the money that she's gave me throughout high school to go buy food, whatever. You like mess around with my friends and stuff, go golf. I would probably buy a house in multiple different states. I would love to live on the beach when I'm older. Buy probably a boat, nice boat, and then I would probably save a lot of it and then just have a good time with it.
In 5-10 years, what do you want people to remember Andrew Falasco for?
Just someone who's not afraid to talk to. Like, you're not afraid to talk to, you could always go back to him. Like, call him right now, pick up a phone, and he'd answer, and he'd want to talk to you. Just being a caring guy.